Yo ass better call somebody. It is the biggest game of the year. You know we got to talk about it before it starts. The emotions are high. The anxiety is running really high. Boys, joined here by Ponji, by Andon. Guys, how are you feeling right now going into the big game? 1-0 we lead. Well, how are you feeling, Ponji?
Nervous, definitely nervous, but also at the same time, it's like, look, it's a football game. We're gonna play. Whoever wins, the best team's gonna win, and it is what it is. The pitch will give us the result, and whether we win, we lose, we'll still support the team. They did a great run in the Champions League, even if they go out. We're playing Napoli, but I still think that look, given the tactical situation, we're a little bit favored because we have that one goal lead. We can somewhat sit back and counter. And I think that counter game is really ideal for our style of play with guys like Leao and Brahim, because when they start running, Napoli defenders will not even be able to keep up with them. If they have space in the back, forget it. We can give another 4-0 like we did in the Campeonato. But we're
Man,
gonna need
that
to
would be
soak.
nice.
We're gonna need to soak up the pressure and hit them on the break, and that is going to be the key to the game. I think. I don't think possession is going to make much of a difference, but I think it's going to be capitalizing on chances and
Absolutely.
going for you gotta hit them on the break fast, fast, fast.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting game today. And on how the hell are you feeling going into the biggest game of our season so far?
It's been so long that we had the chance to qualify for a semi-final and be so close to a final. It's been almost 20 years, almost 20 years. So it's so long.
Yeah,
It's okay to be nervous. I mean, the one thing that shows the greatness of Milan as a club, even when they're not at the full strength, is Napoli's crying for a week about their first loss. They're complaining in the media. They're putting pressures on themselves. From Milan, nobody's saying anything. From Napoli, everybody's commenting, everybody's complaining, referees, stuff like that. So I think that will be our advantage. They will be so under the pressure,
oh, they
and
are, and they're trying everything in the book to try to rattle Milan. To the normal stuff, being outside the hotel, making a racket. All right, but
I
like
mean,
attacking players, kids online. Now, I don't know if you've guys seen, they were chanting monkey chants on Leao as soon as he comes off the bus. I mean, Napoli are giving everything to Milan to have that little extra fire, to be a
Exactly.
little more precise
I
today,
mean,
to make sure you make the difference. Every player from Leao to Theo, especially, they're going to want to put Napoli in their place, man.
Well, they
Don't
also
you?
forgot that the hotel rooms are soundproof, so.
Yeah, like these guys don't have ear pods and
and,
headsets on all the
I
time.
guess
They go
they
right
don't
to
work.
sleep.
I guess they don't have work tomorrow in Naples today in Naples, because I mean, if they're there up till midnight, and disturbing AC Milan players, I mean, do you have work the next day, or are
No,
you just
listen,
on
they
welfare?
probably called out, man. These guys, they have one more day. Hopefully, they get to celebrate, which is probably in a few more weeks. But for tonight, hopefully, all that was for nothing, and Milan come out strong. We got to weather the first 15, 20 minutes, kind of like what we saw in the first game. I think it shows you a lot of stuff there, the way they attacked. But now they're going to have their point man back. You got to, I believe, I didn't see their starting 11, but I would assume Osimhen's in the starting 11. So he's their difference maker. We really got to hold him down. Looking for big games from players, man, and we got to go through it. Who do we think is actually going to have the performance? So let's start with you, Ponji. Who do you got? Who is your man, your MVP for today? Who you're hoping to pull something out of their hat and look fantastic? Give me a dark horse, and then we'll go around one more time, get our actual predictions. But who do you
I
expect?
I expect a big game from Tomori tonight. I
Ooh,
think
yeah,
I think
definitely.
I think he's due for a big game, and I think he's a good match for Ozyman because he's got the pace to keep up with him, and it's going to be important for us to keep tab, like just make sure that we can cut out the passes he can't get served. and Calabria is going to have a big job to deal with Kvara. I believe Krunic is Krunic playing this game or
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
okay.
That's right. Now that you mentioned it, let me put the starting 11 up. We
Yes,
have
yeah.
here, of course, Mignon's our goalkeeper, with Calabria being the captain, Kier, Tomori, Teo. We got Tonali, Benacer, and Krunic in the midfield, with Diaz and Leao on the left and right, with Giroud up top. He's back,
I think
guys.
that
No
Krunic is going to
Rebic
be
team.
Krunic is going to be important in this game as well, because if you watch the last game that we played against him, he was always coming back to give Calabria a hand to cover Kvara, so he would never get caught. Sometimes in a 1v2 Napoli fans, it would players, and there was always Krunic that would come in and sort of help him cover Kvara. That's going to be another important key to the match. We're going to need to really keep tabs on those two, and obviously, I mean, they're Serie A teams, so
That's true.
all players can make a difference. But
Yeah,
those are their most dangerous players, and we're going to need to keep tight leash on those players. And if we can do that, we can play well in defense. I'm sure we're going to have our opportunities on the break, because Napoli likes to push forward. And if we get those spaces, man, I'm licking my lips just thinking of Hans Jesus right there in the back.
yeah. My uncle has a great point. My uncle Vincenzo Messina. If Napoli plays scare, they already lost. At the first 15 minutes is the key. After that, doubt sets in, and Milan will hit them on the counterattack. I love it. That's why he's my godfather. He's the best. I predict 2-0 Milan. Damn right, two hands. Damn right. All right, so you got Tomori, your MVP. Your dark horse is Krunic.
Yeah,
right?
I think
All right.
Krunic is going to be.
I mean, is it a dark horse if you expect it every week? And who do you got as your MVP today, hopefully, and who you think is going to come out being your dark horse?
There are a couple of options. First of all, we have Giroud. Giroud is a big game player. He always performed in the big games. Another player that performed in the big games this season, and especially against Napoli, is Diaz as well.
Yeah.
He has been amazing. Amazing in the big games. He decided so many derbies this season. Also, after everything that happened, after those chants against Leao, I think that will bring him a lot of motivation. But the guy that I expect to have a very, very good game is Theo. After everything they said, after everything they did to him, I think that will be a big motivator for Theo. And Theo is also, when there's a big game coming, he's the best person to be your captain and to lead your team. So I'm expecting from him a very big game. Theo is those kind of players that you hate when he plays in opposing team, but you love to have him in your team. And I think he can use that. He can use that to even maybe try and provoke some red cards from Napoli, because they're gonna be nervous, especially if they don't.
The mental game.
If they don't score in the first 15 minutes, they're gonna start making mistakes. They're gonna start making huge mistakes, and I think, especially with Kim not playing, Ken and Giza not playing, we can use that our bombastic left side to score a couple of goals on the counters. So
yeah, that would be nice. I like it, guys. I like it. So, all right, we're gonna get to predictions, but those are the two guys you're going with, right? Is Teo is your dark horse? Who was your MVP? You said.
No, my MVP is Teo, but my dark horse will be Calabria, who has done in the first 3 games against Napoli. He has closed down Ficha. He has done an amazing job. So that's my dark horse.
I like it. You know what? I would have to agree with a part of it. All right, for me, and Gio somewhere in the background. I don't know if he's going to be joining us. His internet.
Two captains.
Listen, I think there he is. Gio. Gio's got his protection on. He's ready to go.
Hold on.
Well, Gio, you situate yourself for a second.
Because I gotta go quick before I get in trouble.
There you go, baby.
Look, all
Gio's got their McDonald's Wi-Fi right now.
Play the game, not
all right, Gio. Listen, we'll talk to you tonight when you have good signal. Your signal's breaking it up here. But all right, do you know Gio? Gio's undercover at work. It doesn't matter for him. He's there in spirit. You know, he's a trooper. But for me, I think the MVP of the night, right, has to be Diaz. I think Diaz is the guy that's been showing up. It needs to be Leao, but I'm hoping Diaz really. Gio has that Naples Wi-Fi, man. Oh, he's back. Gio's back. He's not going out like that.
Can y'all
Gio,
hear
man,
me or
you
no?
got that McDonald's Wi-Fi or the Napolitan Wi-Fi?
The Napolitan.
Go ahead,
But
G.
all
Who
I
do you
gotta
got? Your MVP, bro.
no,
MVP and Dark
Fabio.
Horse.
Just real quick. Can you hear me or no?
Well, I hear
Yeah.
you, bro. This is like what's that thing called? ASMR. It's like Gio's speaking to us. Speak to us, G.
Look, let's just play the game, not the occasion, and we don't care about the racist rants that they just did to lay out. We don't, the kid thing about there. We don't care nothing about that, because if we play like that, thinking about those things, we're not gonna be concentrating. So play the game. Whatever happens, happens, and I'll see you later. But to me, I think this is where Leao, he was laughing at those race chants. So I feel that we're gonna win 2-0, a Leao doblete.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So for me, I'm saying Diaz. He's my guy, my MVP. I think he has to show out, and I mean, I feel like he has been the kid. We can't shit on him. You know, we don't have nobody else. He's playing great on that right hand side. He's really been abusing these Napoli guys. So let's hope he does it again. The other, my dark horse, I'm going with I'm not even picking one. I'm picking all three. It's Krunic, it's Kier, and it's going to be Calabria, because they're the ones that are going to have to deal with Kvara, and they got to keep him on lock. They got to play well, and you know they're going to be doubling up on him left and right. It looks like probably Tomori is going to be man marking Osimhen. That's what I would think. But Kier did really well against another good forward in Harry Kane not that long ago. He's been doing good with whoever the hell Napoli's put out. He provides that, I think, that veteran support. You know, guy in his 30s, he's been there. He just has a presence about him that I think settles everybody. And then, I mean, tell me Mike Mignon's not going to be the MVP probably of this game. All right. He's the MVP no matter what. When they're going to get their chances, Mignon's going to hopefully do everything we expect him to do, because people still say he's our best player. Let's go through a couple other people, what they said here. Ohai Match was saying Tonali as his hero. Dark Horse, our Lord and Savior Krunic. Wizu had Diaz and Leao, with Calabria and Tomori being the Dark Horse. That's a good one too. And Rocco saying his prediction, Krunic. Everybody loves our Lord and Savior Krunic because he's the man. You know who's the man? My boy Gio. He don't give up. Look, he's back. Gee, what you doing over there? You back, baby. See, you can't keep him out. Gio, I love it, man. See, guys, I hope you're as riled up as I am. I'm on a high right now because we got to get this victory. All right, let's go now. Score predictions around. All right, you can even tell me goal scorers. I accept, probably your MVP is going to be a goal scorer. But Ponji, let's start with you, man. Who's scoring the goals and what is the score final today?
0-0.
0-0. You want the agita. You want the frustration.
Yes, I want the 0-0 because I think that's the result that would piss off the most Napoli.
Yeah.
A 0-0, just like we did against Tottenham. We got that first goal. Sit back. Okay, we might not capitalize on certain goals, but we'll still put them in a place where we're going to scare them on the counter. They might have to fall back. They might have to reevaluate their situation to see how they can break in. But if we can play a nice, clean defense, remember, this is like every coach I've played with, like especially in Italy, they've always told me one thing: defenses win you championships and cups. Attacks win game. Attacks win game. So if we can really defend like we have done in the history of the Champions League, because let's face it, our teams, whenever we won the Champions League, you look at the back line and the midfields that we had on those teams. We were just outrageously strong. And that's the key, man. I want to see clean sheets, man. That's all I want. I want clean sheets.
Yeah.
Frustrate them. Third game without goals against Milan. You can't
that
score
would be
against
something.
us.
I mean,
that would be. I think that would be a great scenario.
If somebody told you the 3 games in April would have turned out on an aggregate score of what
5-0 right now?
5-0 to Milan, you'd be like, get the fuck out of here. But Lynch agrees with you. 5 straight clean sheets for Milan in the Champions League. 0-0 is gold. And then the semis are booked. That's true. Listen, before we move on to keep saying our boy Stevie P put something, we got to read his. Hold on. Did I unstart? I think I did. Let me go back and read it because he had his MVP here. I got to bring it up. Hold up. Here it is. He says MVP Giroud, which somebody, I think Andon, you said Giroud, right?
Yeah.
He could be. And the dark horse is Pioli. He needs to have a masterclass tonight. And I just want to say something, even kind of related to what you just said, right? You know, Maldini's going down there talking to his defenders, especially Theo, about like, this is the game, man. You take in one more step, you can be immortal. Somehow you figure out a way to go all the way with this Milan after winning the championship. We'll be talking about this guy forever. Andon, what's your score prediction?
I agree that the 0-0 result will be the most painful for Napoli, but I think we have the chance because if they don't score in the first 15 minutes, they're gonna make so many mistakes.
Yeah.
So I think we have enough to use at least one opportunity to score a goal. So I'm looking at a 1-0 probably, or even a 1-1.
1-0, 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. That will be even more painful for them to be a 1-1.
Yeah.
And the one thing that worries me, the one player that worries me in this team is only Tomori because he has been shaky throughout the season and especially in a couple of games. I hope for this game he can be composed and he can try to avoid making any kind of mistake.
He's ready.
And plus, we have an advantage. Osmina hasn't played in a while. I know he's good, but he's back from an injury, so he won't be at 100%. So we have to take advantage of this. This is a golden opportunity for us to get to the semis and potentially to the final. We sacrificed so many points in the league just to get this opportunity.
I know, right?
Not to use it.
It makes the weekend even hurt even more if we don't pass through the fact that we keep dropping points. You're right.
Do you guys know if, like in the next round, do the yellow cards get abolished?
No, it's only for the final. I think
it's only for the final.
Yeah, it's only for the final.
Rocco wants to know, Gio, could you have not chosen a shirt closer to Napoli's shirt? Are you undercover over there? What's going on? I know that blue cover. What's that from 1996?
Yeah, we got Goat on the back too. Goat Baresi on the back.
Oh
so
yeah, we need.
I just wanted to let them know that we look better in blue than they will ever in their lifetime be.
I love it, man. We got a couple other people here saying Roberto's putting 2-1 Milan. Oof, that would be nice, man. That'd be nice. I'd take that. You were saying Theo masterclass today. I think it needs to be. Gee, so you said 2-0, right? With Leao as your goal scorer. I know that's what you said. All right, I like it. Me, I'm going
the dream.
Brahim the dream.
Bringing the dream. Doblete assist. He's gonna take out the new coming of Maldini, Iniesta, and Stam, aka Juan Jesus, because he says that he's better than all these guys, and that's what's gonna happen, Fabio. I'm pumped up. These guys have been talking a lot of stuff, so now, like I say, if we play the game, Fabio, it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna win.
Do we have anybody in trouble with the yellow cards? Rocco's saying that yellow cards go away in the semifinals,
I think
but if you get a yellow,
Krunic,
you miss the first match. All right.
And Calabria, I think.
FORZA Milan, Indonesia. We appreciate you joining us, guys. It's a crazy game. Who are the guys that are currently on yellow warning that have to worry? Tonali,
Krunic.
No.
Tomori, I think.
Tomori too. I was gonna say this. They might have to call up Bakayoko. If we get these guys hurt, man, that's why they got to play smart.
Ballo. Yeah,
Calabria.
Krunic,
Calabria, Ballo.
Tomori, and Ballo.
All right, so a couple of key guys there.
Ballo.
Not Ballo. We don't care about him, but yeah, Tonali, Krunic, Calabria, Tomori, and Ballo.
Ballo won the Serie A left back of the week, so you better put respect on Ballo.
Oh my God, Gio. All right, guys. So, all right, what are we doing for the game? Are we all watching it at home? Gio, you unfortunately got to watch it at work, right? Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on lunchtime, so
I'll
All
be
right,
all
there
right.
you go.
Lunchtime, 3 hours.
Nice. Yes, exactly. Anton, you gonna be home to watch this game?
Yeah, at home. Yeah, at
All
home.
right.
It's raining
Pon-
here. So.
Gotcha.
I'm working from home, so I have my four screens here in front of me, and
One
I'm
of
gonna
them's gonna be the game.
I'm gonna put it on the big screen. But I'm probably gonna watch the first half at work while I'm working because I got some stuff to finish off, and then the
While you
second half.
pretend that you work.
That's right.
Look. It's what I have to do is just inputting data. So at the moment, I'm just
kidding.
using that for input while I watch the game and to get that
Are
done.
you-
Then the
are you-
second half, I'll go downstairs, watch it. Probably the kid's gonna wake up and he's gonna
Nice.
want to watch the game too. So I'll put on his Milan shirt and we'll watch it all together.
That's
second
awesome.
half.
That's awesome, man. I'm very excited. Gio, I like that scarf you got there. Where's that one from? Is that the Corva? Where's that? Or
Shout
Dublin?
out. Yeah, this one is from shout out my brother Andrea from Milan Club SoCal. They just found out that we got the small TV. Like, come on, Real Madrid and Chelsea. Y'all really care about this game? Y'all already through. Chelsea's already gone, so at least give us the big TV. But yeah, he went to Italy and he got all these ones and stuff. This one
That's
has the
dope.
bad words. I forgot why I put it up. It has a lot of bad words in this one.
And I see Fanculo right there. That's very nice. Oh man, Gio's always got that clutch shit, man. He be finding stuff. I don't know where he gets it from. That's awesome, guys. Anything else we want to say about this game? We have about give or take 40 minutes before it starts. I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich. I'm gonna watch the game at home, chill out, and then hopefully scream as little as possible because Milan's doing really well. Only when we score, I don't want to be screaming fuck shit every 2 seconds. But let's go around the horn one more time. Poggi, any last kind of words? How you feeling? What you're hoping?
Well, like I said, at this point here, we did a great job just to get to these quarterfinals with the team we have, I think. We're the Campione d'Italia. Let's face it, we were somewhat also lucky last year to become Campione d'Italia because, let's say, our team is maybe not as deep as some of the other teams.
Yeah.
But it's a mentality, man. It's in our DNA. This is our competition. There's a reason why we're 7-time champions, and we've played so many finals. And we got a guy who's won it 5 times. Who's at the head of our sporting division. Maldini is there. I hope that he's going to show. I mean, I remember just that first game in Campionato. I remember seeing the same face that I saw when he was in the locker rooms downstairs, and Spalletti came to Leao, and then you could see just the Maldini's face to say, "Hey, calm, you don't get involved with my players. These are my players," and that was the same face he would make when he was in that same tunnel walking down when he had the captain's armband of AC Milan, and I hope he can bring that extra captaincy, I know that we have Calabria, we have guys like Hernandez, we have Giroud. They're big leaders.
Yeah, you're right, but it's nothing like hearing the guy in charge
when
tell
you have
you
a
that
guy,
he believes in you to go and do what he's done many times before.
5 times. This guy has won more Champions Leagues than Barcelona. Okay.
Yeah. That's why maybe you're right. Just him being there, being
Just
around,
his
saying a
presence,
couple
I think-
words. The Maldini legend. This is where it comes to getting them to the next level, making them take the next step. Again, the players still got to do it, but it's just having the belief of a guy that who's been spectacular. He thinks you can do the same thing. It makes you want to go out there and do it
That's
even more.
the DNA, man. That's when they say we have this in our DNA. The Champions League is our competition. It's because we've done it so many times. We know we've been there. Maldini has experience. He's going to transmit that experience to the players. We have guys like Kier who have played in big games as well. Being at
Giroud as well. Yeah.
Giroud has played in like very high level games, and he's come out sometimes very clutch as well. So it's going to be important. These guys transmit that experience to the younger guys, and we got to take our chances. Let's not,
let's not be wasteful. Let's not be wasteful tonight. You get a chance, you bury it.
You got to be hungry, man. It's like Gio says, you got to have that dog.
You gotta have that dog in you. You gotta let it out, and you gotta let it walk around, baby. Let's go. Today is the day. And done. Any other final thoughts, words? What you think is gonna make the difference? Anything, you know?
Well, first of all, I hope they won't go with the mentality of to start to defend for 90 minutes because that will be suicide.
Yes, I agree,
So
100%. Come out hungry.
I hope they will start as a normal game, to start relaxed, to play their own game, to be concentrated as well, not to allow any kind of mistakes to damage the team, and to take advantage out of the chances we have. Because this season we have been so poor in taking those chances, we probably need like 5, 6 chances to score a goal.
Yeah,
So we need to be clinical in front of the goal. We need to try to score at least one so we can have a much calmer game. Because if we score first, there's no way they're scoring 3 goals. No fucking way they're gonna score 3 goals. So let's.
don't say never. All right.
No,
Look,
no, they're
Yeah.
not. They're not.
If we
I
score
think they
first,
finally hit their dip at the right time. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah,
if
they're
we
not.
score a goal, we can open the floodgates because then they have no
Yeah.
choice but to push
But to
forward,
attack,
and
yeah.
then right there, if they're pushing forward, they're gonna push
I won't
the
be
defense
surprised
higher
if
up.
they get a couple of red cards after that. So
Yeah,
we can play. We can try to provoke them. We can try to use that into our advantage. Just try to win as you can, because it's
Yeah.
gonna be so important for us, because we throw points in the league just to win this game. So it's gonna be a very disappointing not to win this game, especially after resting 10 of our guys over the weekend.
But you
So
feel it, right?
yeah,
Like in your gut, you kind of feel it. Like a lot of times, we as Milan fans lately, especially with the vast gap in trophies that we've had for a long time, like sometimes you're almost like, oh man, you're kind of like expecting the worst, hoping for the best. But today it feels different. It feels like Milan can actually be in control. As up and down and bipolar as they've been, I think if they just play smart and they finish, they should be able to do enough. Again, doesn't matter how we get through, as long as we are the team that's going through, don't give a shit how we get there.
it's
Uh,
Istanbul this season. Istanbul owes us. It's destiny to play there. Istanbul owes us so much.
listen. This is
It owes.
only the
It
final
owes.
eight. We got it. Once we get past them,
yeah.
we have another 2 games to play before we think
Una
about
partita
Istanbul.
alla volta.
Sick. No, exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
Istanbul is ours.
I know. I like it. See, but that's the end goal. See, kids, when you want something in life, you got to just know where your goal is and you work fucking hard to it. And today is just our chance. I think, guys, I'll tell you honestly. I don't know how much Gio can talk because he's at work over there. But listen,
I can
I'm
tell,
a
Fabio.
all right, all right. I would just say that I think today we're in for a goal fest. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be an open game. I think it's going to be crazy, and I think it's going to be worthy because I'll tell you honestly, and yes, I'd be happy if it's 2-0 Milan, 3-0 Milan, 1-0 Milan. I don't give a shit as long as we win. Yeah, I don't want to see 0-0. I'm sorry. I know we'll get through, but no godforsaken football fan hopes for 0-0. That is like one of the worst games to watch. But today I'll take it. But honestly, I think it's gonna like for me, I could see a really exciting game where it ends up like 2-2 and we make it through. So let's look. Let's just play well, control the game. Gio, what do you think, man? What's your final words here? Hit that goddamn mute button, baby. Oh, somebody's near him. See, I went the wrong time, wrong time. Listen.
Nah,
Oh,
it's all
he's
good.
back.
It's all
He's
good.
back.
Let's just play the game, man, and hopefully we're celebrating and we're going to the semifinals. They like all the trash talk they've been talking on the other side. We owe them to advance. We need a dog walk, a mama mentality. Job not done, job not finished.
That's right.
And we
That's
need to
right.
go back to Istanbul, and in Istanbul, anything can happen.
Yeah, you're right.
A
Anything
rocket
can.
for Magic Mike, and we got the best goalkeeper in the world. That's why I feel that we're going to advance. Osherman hasn't seen nobody like the Black Cat Magic Mike. Man, y'all, he catches everything and he gets dollar bills.
Yo, first of all, they were teammates on Lille, so he's definitely seen them. But listen, man, he's got to be big. I think we all know Mignon is probably our best player on the squad. He's just worldly, and Leao's got to come up big. Our dream players got to come up big. Brahim the Dream, and we need Giroud to do something fantastic today.
Everybody's got to show up today, man.
Everybody.
No,
But again,
excuse.
if we don't score, if we just have to defend, they are the best team in Italy so far this season. They're on a little lull. Let's catch them here. Nothing's going to stop what's going on in the Campionato, but this is our moment to play fucking the best that we can and progress, baby. So, guys, we're almost there. Less than 35 minutes to go. So get yourself your drink, get yourself ready, get prepared. And not only is it going to be hopefully a great 2 hours for us that we'll be able to celebrate, because it doesn't stop after that. Because tonight we're going to have, we're not alone. We got to get him in here. Vincenzo!
Madonna mia. I'm just going to say, I don't got a lot of time because I'm working. But
I love it.
All I'm asking for from this team today is to shut Napoli up, because the disrespect that this team and all of the fans and all of the leagues and all of the reps and all of the pundits have been giving the love to Napoli. What are they doing? Throwing piss in our freaking fans. They're talking shit to our best player and their families. They're talking all this bullshit and asking referees to give them handouts. No. Milan's going to go in there today, and we're going to show what DNA we have. USCL champions, okay? We're going to win this game today, boys. We're going to win this game today, and we're going to shut all of these Napolitani people up. I love you all.
They talk a lot, don't they? Thank you, Vince. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Keep up great work, everybody.
Wait, what's it?
Wait, we're not alone. It's Kimmy.
Morning.
Kim, what's going on, bro? Good morning,
Just
man.
Just woke up.
That's right.
Yeah, just woke up. It's 4:30 in the morning.
Oh shit,
There's
man! You got a nice half hour to have some coffee
I
or a beer or one or the other, whatever you can do.
Yeah, just un cafe.
Okay. All right, Kim. Let me get you quick here. Who do you think is going to be the difference maker? Who's the MVP or your dark horse? And give me a score, man. What you got?
Gonna go Magic Mike MVP. Leo's gonna get on the score sheet. He'll shut them supporters up. And
what do you think for the final score?
Final score, go 2-1 for us.
All right.
I don't care. I don't care as long as we win or draw. I just want to shut those stupid ass Napolitani supporters up, and send them back to their caves where they've been all these years.
I love it, man. Listen, guys, however the score turns out, whoever was right when we look back at this, it doesn't matter, man. All that matters is our team progresses, and hopefully we look dominant doing it, because it will just make us feel even better. One more time, if you don't know the starting lineup, we got Mignon with Calabria, Kier, Tomori, Theo, with Tonali, Benacer, Krunic, with Diaz, Leao, and Giroud, baby. This is the starting 11 that hopefully will be taking us into the semifinals. Guys, I want to thank everybody for joining. Of course, also Vince and Gio and Nico for a moment, but he was driving, and everybody else who's in the chat who watches the channel. If you want to help us out, the only way to help us out is to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure you smash the like button and hit the notification bell so you're always up to date with everything we're doing. Milan Weekly Podcast, coast to coast, pre-game chats, post-game chats. We do it all, man. We on everything. All right, and tonight, live, it's going to be me and Gio. We're doing a special simulcast with Various Views Podcast. So the four of us are going to be banging out, figuring out what's going on with these two games. We're going to talk the Real Madrid and Chelsea game, and hopefully we'll be on a high from a Milan victory. But guys, Ponji, Andon, Kim, everybody else, I thank you so much. Enjoy the Milan game, and hopefully it is a victory. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
Peace out, everybody.